Welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Alex. Please subscribe and comment below what you think. I am here with an evening practice designed to help you relax and get closer toward your splits. Begin in a child's pose. Bring the knees apart, big toes are touching. And let's just start out by knowing that it takes a long time to get into your splits. So honor that and just appreciate the fact as you soften forward that you are taking the time to put in the effort. Soften forward. Arrive in the present moment. The best way to do that is to breathe in and out through the nose and to acknowledge the length of the exhale, to acknowledge that moment between each breath where it becomes either an inhale or an exhale. Feel the texture of the surface you are on. Feel the temperature around you. Bring yourself to the present moment and let go of anything before, anything after. Press into your hands. Bring yourself up to a tabletop position. Tuck the toes and draw some circles with the torso. Lean the hips to the right, almost through an upward dog, to the left and back, almost to child's pose. Play with where the weight is in the hands. And then switch directions. Just find any organic movement that will help you to stretch your shoulders, your hips, torso. Come back to a tabletop. Find somewhere in the middle. Neutral spine. One really great cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back. Lift the gaze. Breathe in again at the end. And long exhale, pull in the stomach, tuck the tailbone, press the mat down. Neutral spine. Extend the right leg back, keep the right toes on the mat, and move forward and back. It's like you're lifting and lowering the back heel. Press into the palms, pull in the core a little bit. We're not getting too I was going to say movie, like I'm moving too much. All right, move around. Press into the palms and then come back to a tabletop and switch sides. So it will help you to relax if you stretch the feet, the calves, especially if you have been on your feet all day. And if you walk, right? Okay, so move back and forth. And come back to a tabletop. Let's do one cat-cow. Inhale, arch the back, lift the gaze. Long exhale, scoop the tailbone, tuck the chin, round the back. Find somewhere in the middle. Reach the right leg back and lift it to about hip height. Try to keep it straight just for a moment. Now bend the knee. We're going to draw a circle with the knee a few times. Out to the right, in and around. Soften the elbows. That way the torso can stay aligned. And then bring the right foot up between the hands. Prop up onto fingertips or blocks on either hand. Even if you're super flexible, blocks can be amazing. Right knee over the right ankle. Start to pull the stomach in. And feel the left hip flexor start to open. Relax your thoughts. Bring yourself to the breath. Smooth out any tension for one more breath. And then press into your hands, press into the front foot, walk all the way back. If you have a pillow or a prop, put it underneath the right sit bone. Or if you don't, that's okay. You can sit on your foot, your heel, the floor, a pillow. Inhale, lift up with the arms, and exhale as you fold forward over the right leg. Make this as gentle or as intense as you need it to be. Lengthen out the breath and bring yourself to the present moment. Think about this inhale, this exhale, longer exhale. Press into the hands to sit up. Return back to a kneeling lunge. Lean onto the left hand, right hand on top of the right knee, and press down to find a middle upper back twist. Draw the right shoulder back. Take a breath. Release. Bring your right hand back down to the mat and right knee back behind you to tabletop. One cat-cow. Inhale. Scan the body right to left. Arch the back. Long exhale. Round and scoop. Somewhere in the middle. Left leg back and up. Take a moment to redistribute the weight between the hands. Maybe lower the left hip a little bit. Bend the left knee. And draw some circles with the knee moving out, down, and around. And then bring your left foot up between the hands. You can scoop the heel up if needed. And lift up onto fingertips or props. Shoulders away from the ears. Keep the left knee, the front knee over the ankle. And soften forward for a hip flexor stretch. Use the breath to intensify what you feel. When you expand the breath, you expand the torso. That'll press into even all the way down to the hip flexors. Let's press back into your half split. So use a prop if you did before, and if not, no big deal. Just sit on the heel or the floor or a pillow. Fold forward over the left leg. Sole of the foot faces away from you. Gentle or intense. Trust that the effort you put in now will make it easier to stay still when you want to sleep. The slower the breath, the more relaxed you will become, the more relaxed you will be. Use your hands to help you out. And return back to your kneeling lunge at the top of your mat. Lean onto the right hand, left hand on top of the left knee. Press down and draw the left shoulder blade back for a middle upper back twist. Continue to breathe against any constriction. Release. Both hands on the mat. Tabletop. Resist the urge to move. Find a neutral spine. Acknowledge what wants to readjust. Body-mind connection, body-mind control. Inhale, arch the back. Breathe in. Press the hands and the feet down. Long exhale, cat back, scoop the tailbone and press the mat down. Tabletop. Tuck the toes, press up and back to downward facing dog. Pedal out a little bit if that sounds good. Bending one knee at a time. If your balance is okay, lift one hand at a time. And roll the wrists out. Bring the right foot up between the hands. Lower the back knee. And press back, bring your prop if you're using one, to a half split. Props will be underneath the fingertips to start. Stretch out the right hamstring. Sole of the foot is trying to face away from you. Might be a diagonal. Stay here. Or move into a split or split variation. I'm going to use a block underneath the right sit bone. Scoot the left foot back, right foot forward. Take your time for a little bit, and then we will be here. Not forever, but find ease in the pose, find ease in your space, in your moment. Relax the jaw. Keep the eyes open, the gaze soft. Stay present. Let's release. Bring one leg in, the other one forward. Find a tabletop. Try not to adjust too much. Inhale, arch the back, cow pose. Long exhale, round the spine, cat back. Neutral spine. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Bring the left foot up between the hands. Prop up on the fingertips. Take a moment and then walk yourself back. Let's stretch the left hamstring. Stay lifted up. Let the hamstrings know that we are here. and then move into your version of a split. Take anything that is going to stretch, especially the front hamstring, right leg back, a prop or a pillow under the left sit bone is really great. All right, it's not that long. Let's breathe and be present. I'm here with you. Keep going. Relax the temples. Relax your shoulders if you can. Remind yourself it's a process, and the process is the reason we are here. All right, let's release out. Oof, come back with one leg. Oh, I feel that too. Come back to a tabletop, pull in the core. Let's find a moment in neutral spine where we are actively not giving in. We are deciding what we want to do, choosing our actions. Inhale, arch the back, cow pose. Press the hands, press the feet down. Long exhale, pull in the stomach, tuck the chin and the tailbone. Tabletop, tuck the toes, press back to your downward facing dog. Lift the left leg back and up, squeeze the left glute, press into the left hand to level the shoulder. And switch, reach the right leg back and up. Press into the right hand to try to level your shoulders out. Downward facing dog. Soften the elbows. Press your chest back toward the thighs. Press the heels to the mat. Walk your feet up to the hands about halfway through the mat and relax over both legs in a forward fold. Long exhale. You can keep the knees soft. And round up to standing. Turn to face the long edge of your mat. Stand with your feet touching. Find good posture. Lower the tailbone by placing one hand on the lower stomach, the other one on your tailbone. So you are trying to relax. You might need to separate the feet, relax the tailbone. We want the spine to be long, not arching. Focus on the breath for a moment. And then hands to hips, separate your feet so that your ankles are underneath the wrists. Hands to hips for balance. And fold forward over both legs. Rest on a block with your hands or ragdoll. Both feet are pointing forward. Let's keep going. Let's separate the feet, walk them out, try to keep the feet, the soles of the feet down, because we want the inner thighs to touch the mat. By the way, these are really great blocks from Five Below. And all right, if this is too much, you're going to hang in a forward fold. Take a few breaths. Appreciate the present moment. If the Inner thighs are still facing the mat. You can go onto the feet. Breathe, be present. It won't keep us here long. Press into your hands. Ooh, get out of this any way you can. And release. Bring your feet in front of you, about hip width, hands behind you, and just windshield wiper the knees, lengthening the kneecap away from you. Extend your legs out in front of you. Inhale, reach up with the arms, and exhale, forward fold. Gentle or a lot, whatever you need. Relax the temples. Think about everything that got you to this moment in terms of your yoga practice. Be grateful for everything that got you here. Use your hands to help you come back up to a seated position. Sit up tall, and if you have your block or pillow nearby, sit on that because it'll get your hips over the knees. Sit up tall. Lower the right ear down toward the right shoulder. And lift up. Left shoulder down. Ear toward the left shoulder. Oh, I'm into this. And lift up. Look over the right shoulder. And to the left. Back to center. Lift the chin if the neck is okay. Let the head hang back, closing the teeth for extra. Center. Lower the chin straight down. Pull in the core just a little bit. Sit tall. Center. Draw a circle with the head, either a half circle or all the way around. And go both directions. Find neutral. Bring the palms to touch. Relax the shoulders down. Let's close with a breath. Inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Out wide, shift the gaze up toward the hands. One more sip of air at the end. Long exhale. Third eye center. Trust your intuition. Please do. And the hands to heart center or by your sides. Thank you for being here. Subscribe, share, comment. I cannot wait to see you again in my next video. Till then, namaste.